Hi, James.
Hey,
Hi, Deb.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys. Just looking for the agenda.
Well, the first two things on the agenda were to approve the minutes from the September 4th meeting, and then the ones from that I posted from September 17th.
Okay, so the September
4th was our first.
4th,
Yeah,
I can make a motion to accept the minutes for September 4th, Personnel Committee meeting.
I guess, do we second it? Second?
I'm in favor of it since I wrote them.
There's only three of us, all in favor.
Okay.
Motion carries. And then
The
Sorry.
ones from Tuesday night were posted too.
yes, so Tuesday, was the 17th.
Right.
September 17th.
Yeah.
I
So
move
I
we
make
accept those. I move we accept those also.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
We're doing this very formally here.
Yeah.
Then
Hey,
you
I
both
love-
got my email, right? That one, or that you got the board email that this went out
Yeah,
asking for it, right? And only to reply to me that you guys saw that.
right. Did you
Okay.
get any replies?
I've had no responses, so I just was checking, and I gave the deadline of 7 p.m. tonight, and I'm just double checking right now, refreshing.
Okay.
So I have nothing. So the next thing on our agenda is to review the questions and see if there's been any changes since Tuesday. So, but I've had no feedback from the board, so rest of the board. So
I thought there's some really good additions to the superintendent questions. I really like number 8, the financial challenges question. I think it gives a candidate a really good opportunity to show us what they know about what we've been going through, but also give some insights as to how they would go about addressing the challenges.
to Dr. Radich, and you might not have been able to see it on our last one if you watched the meeting because she was off camera, but she was saying, yeah, 15 to 20 questions should be the most. That way we can, that way these are would be the standard questions we'd ask everybody, but then that gives time for the board to ask follow-up questions and more probing questions.
Yeah.
So we took the ones from that she had suggested and the ones from COSA and kind of combined them and reworded them.
Yeah, I think that it looks great. I just wanted to point out that one because I thought it was a really good, hopefully we'll bring some good answers.
Yeah. So it's
I like
posted. It's no secret. Any candidate can see them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Well, I think it gives them some preparation because I want to have a candidate that's well prepared, and then I want to have so they can see this, and then we'll be able to tell real fast. I think with follow up questions, if they're qualified. I would assume that any candidate that makes it through COSA screening is going to be qualified. So I'm fine with them knowing ahead of time what we're going to ask. I mean, they need to be well prepared walking into the situation here. So.
Yeah. I agree. I think they look great.
So the other question is, do we feel like we need to have an executive session on Monday for Krista from COSA to give us the kind of list that she said she didn't feel free to send out the resumes because that would be confidential, but she could give us an overview, or do we just want to wait and do an executive session on the 20?
Well, it closes tomorrow, I think, and that should give us the final number.
Well, she was going to give us the final number tomorrow.
Yeah.
But that was in her email.
Yeah. But I think if we have any more than that, maybe a Monday to narrow it down. But I think the numbers that we were given, I think I'd be comfortable if no more than those apply, I mean, obviously we don't know who, but if no more than that amount apply, I think I'd be comfortable just going straight into the board. She just wants to help present it to the board about confidentiality and things like that in exec, going through that. So, I mean, if there's no additional ones, I mean, I don't know if we need the Monday one, but I think we have it on it. I don't know if we need it other than if tomorrow when we find out if there's more, but I don't know. What do you two think?
Well, the problem is if we were going to have it on Monday, we'd have to post it. We'd have to get it posted. And we'd have to let the district office know.
Yeah, we'd have to know
It's-
Friday.
Yeah, if by Friday, it's too close of a timeline.
We could cancel it too.
Yeah, but I suggest that, I think that kind of the sentiment of the board is they wanted to be active in this. I think if we just bring them all to the whole board is probably better.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Because unless, like you say, there's a surge in applicants.
I think the number that we were given, I think we might get a couple more that maybe popped in during the week, maybe, but I think that number, I think the board should be able to, and then I think that, because we're not necessarily, we're not doing interviews on Tuesday, we're going to do reviews with the board.
Yeah,
So
we're just doing reviews to try to narrow it to 2 or 3 candidates to, if you look at our timeline,
Yeah,
our timeline calendar, we were going to,
have too many windows up, so.
yeah, have the regular session of the board and narrow it to the finalists on the
Yeah.
24th. So I think we should just do that at the whole board.
Yeah,
I
I think,
agree.
I mean, if we have any more, it's fine. I think the board, because I didn't want to overwhelm the board with interviews, but I think that, yeah, I think the rest of the board's going to want to be in on this, and then they can just,
Are we noticed for executive session to talk about the hiring?
Well, we need to, you got the email from Christine today?
Oh, I
I
didn't.
don't think that's a listed one, but it is, I had Dr. Radich put for, things exempt from public record, and because I think that would cover that.
Well, I can forward her,
Oh, I
Christine.
just got the email.
So we need, Dr. Radish needed everything by Friday, which is tomorrow.
For
So
the packet, mostly the
Yeah.
packet.
but also to post on the agenda so that she can get it posted on Monday. Because we have to have it posted by Monday at, 5 PM for Tuesday board, 24 hours ahead.
Yeah, so we just need to add, per that email, I'm looking here.
I
We
just
need to add A. We already have F. We just need to add A. That's all. So
We can send, James, do you want to contact Dr. Radish since you're,
yeah, I'll let her know that we just need that amended on the for the executive session, that we'll add
yeah.
but we already have the other one that Christine said, which is F. So we already have that on there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We had F.
Yeah,
So we
so
can
I'll
get
add
A.
A. I'll ask right after we get off the meeting, I'll ask Dr. Ash to put A on there as well.
Deb, just remind me, are you back? Are you zooming in on?
I'm zooming in.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll be
So
in
it's-
Florida by then.
Is James, is he gonna chair it then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I mean, you can zoom in, but it's hard to chair if you're zoomed in.
Yeah.
No, it's true. I'll take care of it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. I like the idea of just having everybody, Krista. So, I can reply, well, if you want to, do you want to reply to Krista that we'll just have her, she be available on the 24th for executive session at 6 PM?
Yeah, I'll let her know, and then I'll let Dr. Ash know to add that, and that should take care of.
And then she would need a Zoom link then to get into our executive session.
Yeah, and I will need one as well.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Well, there you go. That might be the shortest meeting we've ever had.
All right. So our next meeting, the next date, on the agenda, that's our next meeting we're going to, with COSA, present the candidates to well, I guess we're all going to find out Tuesday together with the board. So
Tuesday, the 24th. Deb, do you think that Krista will send us an email with how many not names, but how many candidates applied tomorrow? She said, I think she
she said
indicated.
she was going to follow up on that.
Yeah, I thought that she was going to tell us the number, but not who it was.
Yeah,
So she'll just tell us all on the 24th, and then we'll find out with the rest of the board and go from
Yeah.
there.
but I think she was gonna tell us the number on Friday when it closed.
Yeah, because it closes at 5.
Yeah.
And then does someone, I don't have the calendar up. What's our next personnel committee thing after that?
After that, well, it's fast. We were gonna, on Tuesday at the executive session, we wanted to narrow it to finalists, which would be, two probably. And then connect, and this is, I think, still, go to do reference checks on Wednesday, the 25th, and site visits, like go to the schools and visit them. And on Wednesday, the 25th, was a site visit, the 26th was staff forum to meet the finalists at 4 p.m. Community forum to meet at 6 p.m. On the 26th. And then the board receives feedback on the Friday, the 27th, and on Saturday, the 28th, additional reference checks as needed in the boardroom. And then Tuesday was, on the 1st was, interviews for selected finalists for the whole board. That would have to be a special meeting. And then, on Wednesday, contract negotiations, which would have to be an open session. You can do contract negotiations evidently that would be with the lawyers, but it has to be voted on, and no salary can be discussed in executive session. It's all what Christine wrote.
Right?
Although I thought there was an exception for that for the initial, but I don't remember. I thought the initial hire could be, but I don't remember. But they can go back and forth, and then we do the final. But
Yeah.
get there. So the next time that we are going to, as a board, meet with them, will be Tuesday the 1st after we pick the finalists, because then they're going to do community forums and things like that, and then we do interviews on Tuesday the 1st.
Yeah, the whole board do, but as personnel committee, we are supposed to do reference checks and site visits on the 25th.
Well, I think that's just listed on there. I think they do the site visits,
Who's they?
the candidates.
Oh, I thought you were talking, no, I think it's the opposite. I think it's for the board to go to site visits to visit the schools where they've worked.
Yeah, and I think at the
Ah.
last process, it was Trevor
Renee.
DeHart and
Oh,
Brandy Penner went.
yeah. Right.
Yeah, so we'll probably have, maybe in that executive, we'll discuss that with the board and see. I know it personnel committee, but I won't be
Right.
free during the day, so we might want to delegate some people, if
Right.
it's you two or somebody or something, if there's anybody else on the
Deb,
board.
when do you get back? Just,
Well, I'm back on the 26th.
okay.
I
But-
need to
So-
look at my flight schedule, but I think I get home before 5 o'clock.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be available for anything until the 27th or so, because you'd be home.
Well, I don't know that they're gonna want us at the staff meeting
No,
anyway.
yeah, no,
So,
so,
Well,
okay,
the nice thing is we should be able to ask Kosa a little bit about that too on Tuesday, because she's going to be presenting this, so we can
Right.
get some clarification. And then
Okay.
if we're, Nancy, if you're free and maybe another person, or I don't know, we can discuss at that meeting who actually goes and does those site visits.
yeah, I'm free. I mean, I don't know how far away potential candidates might
yeah,
live. That's another thing.
and this is a really condensed timeline for what is
No, I
a
know,
normal extended process, and these are all things that were recommended.
right,
And so, to the extent that we can, we will.
right.
Yeah.
Right,
And then I know, like, for reference checks, we can probably divvy that up a little bit.
And
Right.
COSA will do reference checks as well. I thought that was part of what
Krista said she does.
Krista said she does, but that's also, if you want to do a little more in-depth, like.
Yeah, well, we can talk with, I like James' idea, we'll just talk with Krista when, at the executive session, say,
Yeah, perfect.
because
Okay.
they're helping us. Yeah, I know it's a very condensed timeline, but it's essential.
I have a good feeling. I know we have no names, but I'm remaining optimistic. I have a good feeling that I think we're going to have some really high quality candidates, and I really am hopeful for the community that I think they're going to see that too. I'm kind of excited for it. I think that it'll be nice to have a step forward here. So
Yeah, I am excited too.
Okay, so
right.
that's it for our agenda to adjourn.
Sounds
So,
good. A 15-minute meeting is a good meeting.
Okay, so
right.
James, Deb, are you adjourning the meeting then?
I will adjourn the meeting.
All right.
And
Meeting's
it's
adjourned.
7:15.
See
Okay.
you all on Tuesday.
Thanks, you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Uh,